Figured it was time for another video, and I would like to apologize if there's a lot of background noise. There's a large fan running here in the back. Um, Something that pretty much no shops tune for, or even people that claim to be tuners, is economy. People think that power is the only thing to tune for, and that you can not have power and economy, but I can say that you can have both. Um, I was able to net 30 miles per gallon on the highway with my Hellcat. I'm now getting 30 plus on the highway with my EcoDiesel Ram. My 700 wheel horsepower Camaro, I could get 27 miles per gallon. I got 700 horsepower Corvettes, they get 30 plus miles per gallon. And it's all a matter of tuning. And most people just they don't learn, or they don't know how. So that's what this is for. It's very simple. So let's say this is your timing table. You need to make a table in the scanner like you would for other things. Okay, put timing advance here, RPM, and then whatever else your table is made by. So cylinder air mass, RPM, and then you need to log timing. Okay. Once you build the histogram for that, you will drive around. You will find all the spots where you set your cruise control, find a nice flat piece of land, and just cruise there. And you're going to find for most vehicles, 22 to 2200 is your highway cruising, and then between 28 and 36 for a lot ends up being the cylinder air mass for most vehicles. Putting these tables here is where your gas mileage is at. Now, once you find it, you know exactly where you can slowly add timing and go back and see if it makes a difference. Now, for those of you that have GM vehicles, you can take this a little step further. Okay, so let's open up a different layout here. This is a torque table. This table measures the amount of torque that your vehicle makes. It is usually a GM only thing, and it can be very helpful. So when you add, let's say this is and on the older GMs it doesn't work for either. It's like a 07 newer GM thing. So let's say you add your 2 degrees of timing here, okay, and you want to see if you get better gas mileage. Okay, now on your scanner, you already logged first to find out where your cruising is. Okay, so if you're able to log power, let's say your cruising's right here, and let's say you logged 100 foot-pounds of torque. Okay, now you add your 2 degrees of timing, you go out for a cruise again, and you cruise again. You'll also watch the same exact table here. If the torque number goes up, that's good. It means that your engine is making more power. More power at the exact same RPM will net you better fuel mileage, because you're essentially making it easier for the vehicle to travel at that speed. Now, you'll want to keep adding until your power stops or gets lost, or you get some sort of a knock retard, one or the other, and then you're going to back it off. Now, most vehicles, you can add 2 to 3 degrees of timing over the stock timing table in this area, and just by itself, you'll net better fuel mileage. It's something worth doing on every vehicle. To tune your vehicle perfect first, then go do this. Either way, it actually works out really well for getting better gas mileage, and you'll be actually amazed by how simple it is to get better fuel mileage when you do this. Like, it's really, really, really super easy. So I highly recommend doing this on any vehicle that you're working on, whether it's a Hellcat, a weekend toy, an economy toy, doesn't matter. It is absolutely worth it. And then from there, obviously, you'll have to kind of scale out in each direction and whatnot. But it's worth it. Try it out. Let me know what happens with your personal vehicle. Um, some vehicles could take more than others. GM vehicles can take way more timing than Hemi vehicles can. Hemi vehicles, you may only be able to add 1, maybe 2 degrees of timing in these areas sometimes. So just keep that in mind, that this works for Hemi, LS, and Ford vehicles. Obviously, there's a little bit of a learning curve depending on which vehicle it is, and then there's other areas you can change, like variable valve timing and other things like that, or turbo vehicles, the amount of boost. But this is just basic how to get better fuel mileage when tuning a vehicle. So